Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are speaking about stinginess, a characteristic that is ugly. Let us say it plain, in plain English. It's ugly. No human being, regardless of his belief, will agree when he sees, when he sees an event where where stinginess is being displayed. And we've said, let us look at our masters, and every Nabi salamullah alayhi, every Ma'soom salamullah alayhi, which Allah sent, one of their characteristics was they were all exceptionally generous people. Salamullah alayhi, all of them. There was no one who was tight-fisted. Being stingy is not part of being or trying to be like an angel. We should aspire with our attitude, with our willpower, within our hearts, to become people who always spend. And stinginess is no part of that. Let us look at some of the gems of Ma'soomeen when they speak about stinginess. Let us look at Imam Sadiq salamullah alayhi, where he says in Bihar al-Anwar, volume 73, at إِنَّمَا الشَّحِيحَ مَنْ مَنَعَ حَقَّ اللَّهِ, that indeed the miser, the one who is stingy, is the one who denies what is Allah's right. When a person come and ask for something and that person is in need, it is obligation, obviously depending on our situation. When we have, if we don't have, that's a different story. But when we have, it is the haqq of Allah. We have to spend in the way of Allah. And the one who does not, in that moment when he has, and the person come and ask, you deny the haqq of Allah, the rights of Allah, haqq, the right of Allah, and spends instead for a purpose other than Allah's haqq. وَأَنْفَقَ فِي غَيْرِ حَقِّ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ, and he spend, but not in the haqq of Allah. Maybe entertaining for parties, but someone who was hungry, someone who came and asked for something because the person has a need, perhaps don't have proper shirt, a sweater, maybe not shoes. We might have people who have 9, 10, 11 pairs of shoes, and the one pair he hardly wears even. But when someone comes, shoes is broken, no, I don't have, sorry, and he still smile in that person's face, sorry man, I don't have. Yet there is in his cupboard maybe 9 pairs of shoes. No. But that very person, that very same person will entertain his friends, will go and arrange for parties and whatever. That is spending not in the haqq of Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'na. Let us look at another beautiful hadith of Imam Sadiq salamullah alayhi. Oh, another beautiful hadith, and that is found in Tuhaf al-Uqul, where Imam says the following. He says, Ashuha ashaddu min bukhul. The Imam alayhi salam says that greed is worse than stinginess. How come? How come is greed worse than stinginess? Because a stingy person is someone who refuses to spend of what he owns, of what he has, his own property, his own possessions. He don't want to spend, he don't want to share. That is a stinginess, that is a stingy person. Whereas a greedy man, he even looks at the properties and possessions of others. So, in order what he himself possesses, such that whatever he sees in the hands of others, he wishes to be his. That greed is even worse than stinginess, lawful or unlawful. Imam says a greedy person can never be satisfied, nor does he derive any benefit from what Allah has granted him. Beautiful hadith, this one. Beautiful, that both of these two, being stingy, bukhul, and greed, shuh, and greed, the ugly, they abhorred, they are abhorrent in Islam. But the one is worse than the other one. What is it? That greed is worse than stinginess. May Allah protect us never to become of those who are stingy, and never to become of those, a'udhu billah, that we are even of those who are greedy. May Allah protect us. May Allah make us of those who are dignified, honorable, as Allah says, لَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي Adam. We've made Bani Adam, the sons of Adam, sons and daughters of Adam, we've made them kareem, we've made them honorable and dignified. Why do we sell ourselves less than being dignified, less than being honored? And stinginess and greed are one of those ways that going to cause us not to be dignified and not to be honorable. Let us look at another hadith of Imam Rida, Salamullah alayhi, which is in Bihar al-Anwar, volume 78, where Imam says that a stingy person, it rips his honor apart. Al-Bukhul yumazziqul irad. That stinginess, it rips apart a person's honor. And we know it. What do we think when we have asked somebody for help and that person has, but says he don't have? And then what do we say? What do we think of such a person? He himself rips his honor apart, humiliating himself. So may Allah inshallah help us. May Allah give us tawfiq, success. May Allah help us to climb the ladder of sublimity, to climb the ladder of excellence, to climb the ladder of being the Khalifat of Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'ana. We wish you all the best. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.